Hi, Stephanie. Happy Thursday, you guys. Hi, Brittany. Hi, guys. Hey, Turtle. Hi, Susie. Thank you, Sue. I just don't want to talk about it because I can't stop crying. Hi, Patty. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it, you guys. I don't want to talk about it, and I'm not going to talk about it. I can't. No, Heather. He's no longer with us. Hi, Sam. Hi, Melissa. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it, you guys. I don't. Let's just have a happy little life, and I'll be okay in time, I guess. I am gonna say this. I didn't expect that to happen to him, because they would get in the road, but they would get in the road for a short period of time and then run back down to the riverbank. So he was almost home, you guys. But I don't want to talk about it, you all. People is crazy, and people just form their own opinions of things and say their own version of things when they don't even have clues. So, yeah, let's just have a happy little life and let's hang out. Thanks, Connie. Hey, Carl. So what are y'all doing today? Do you guys have any plans for the weekend? I deleted my post that I made yesterday because crazy people commenting on it, you guys. So, I'm not about drama and stuff. I'm not. I won't partake in it never again in my life. And it's all going to be okay. Thanks, you guys. Does anybody have any plans for the weekend? They are family, Tricia. It is pretty here, Melissa. It's warm. Hey, puppy Carl. It's warm here today. I love you too, Karen. So I didn't get to go to church last night, you guys, because that happened. I know, Terry. Thank you. It's been cold here, Robin. It was cold here yesterday. It was cold yesterday, but it's warm today. Robin, thank you so much. Thanks, Nina. My hair is long, Tasha. Where I had it up all day yesterday, it's got that hump in it right there, but you're going to an actual gym this weekend. Fupa, you're funny. I love you too, sis. It's definitely not the same all during the day and night because he would bark all the time. I just don't want to talk about it, guys. I don't. That's my news. I know, Tasha. I wish it would be spring already. Thank you, Jan. Thanks, guys. Yeah, we're all doing the best we can with it. Hi, Louise. My wife got a brush straightener and it's amazing. They are. Some of them are, Turtle. Thank you, Catherine. I'm grocery shopping and out for prime rib and lobster tail. That sounds good. I would like to do a seafood bowl. I've never had one ever. Your hands turn white and red when you're cold. I used to do that. My legs would get potted. My eyes would swell together, you all. I'm crying. I literally cried myself to sleep last night. You guys know, do you all know how to make, do you guys know how to take the flour? You take flour and some other ingredients to make a cast with. You know, like a paw print in the ground. Do you all know how I could do that with flour? I did want to ask that question because his paw prints are out on the riverbank. And I would like to get one before it rains. I think it might be going to rain today the way it's looking. And I wanted to get one before they get washed away. Ah, you're making tacos? I love tacos. Tasha. I know, Robin, it's hard. It is so hard. Good afternoon, Linda. Sop dough? Yes, sop dough. That's what I'm talking about. I'll Google it. I will Google it. No, it wasn't Tiny Chrystal. I'm going to say it one time, you guys, and that's it. It was Burr. He was in the road, and it just happened. I don't want to talk about it, though. I didn't expect it to be this pretty today. I wasn't going to come live. You guys, he even got to where he would jump the middle gate. Like, he climbed it. He climbed it. What they done is Carl, if there are a little tiny hole at all at the bottom of the thing, Carl will go through it and pry his way out. So that's what they've done, and then Bear climbed it and got out. To cast a print made in the dirt, you'll need more liquid Y product. Salt dough I don't think will work. Yeah, it probably wouldn't. I can tell that, Ashley. I can tell that by the way the sky looks. He was very smart, you guys. He was smarter than us. Like everything we done to keep him on this porch, it's a wraparound porch, big porch. You know, everything we done to keep him in it, he figured it out to get out of it. Yep. And what had happened was Carl had squeezed out, and then he wanted out to follow him, and hi, Sonia. Hi. liquidy. Oh, okay, Trisha. I was like, what's liquidy? Why? Then I felt guilty because I didn't get to go to church. Oh my God, you guys, yesterday started out amazing. I knew it was too good to be true. Because every time I start having a good day or good time, something always happens. And yesterday started out being amazing. And then it got flipped upside down quick like. He does, Melissa. Would liquid latex work? Probably. I know it is, Turtle. I know it is. I know. He's fighting hard. Because he saw we was trying to, like, you know, we was going to church every night it was open. And he's fighting hard. Like, I got ready and everything and went plumb to the store above the church. And then we just decided not to go. And when we came back, it's when we went down the road walking and looking, you know, because Ed was. And then, yeah. All that happened. He does, Sonia. He really does. But if you guys if you try to find the post I made yesterday, I deleted it. I deleted it because of what idiots was commenting on it. You guys, I was even gonna rush him to the vet, but it was too late. Like it was instant. We buried him right where we walked down to the river at because he loved the riverbank. He loved the riverbank. So we buried him right there in that little flat, you know, below those Easter flags and that big rock right there. Thank you, Susan. I love you so much. Hi, Peggy. He does, Melissa. He tries hard. See, if I wasn't live, I would just be sitting there crying and thinking. That's what I was doing, and I'm like, I gotta hop on live and talk to my friends because I can't sit here and do this. Because that's all I do at bedtime. You know, guys, the cold has killed this yellow tree. Like, the blooms on it are trying to, like, they're wilted now and they're trying to fall off. Yeah, Peggy. It was Burr. He was in the road yesterday. I can't believe that killed that tree out. That's usually hard to kill out. I hear a woodpecker. I do the same thing, but thankfully the scene. Man has helped me sleep through the night for the past week. We hope she could. Thank you, Louise. I know, Peggy. I know, we had him since he was a pup. And the crazy thing is, when he was a pup, he got lost on Halloween night, guys. He got off the porch then, and he got lost. He was up on this cliff for a day and night. One day, one night. Wouldn't bark, wouldn't make a sound to let us know to find him. He was up on that cliff when Ed found him and got him down. Carl sure misses him a lot. Yesterday when Carl came back and Burr didn't, I knew right then. I said somebody's either run over him or somebody, has hurt him, because that's the only reason he wouldn't come back. He always came back, whether he came back 5 minutes later. So I immediately started freaking out. I went all up and down the riverbank looking, afraid he might got stuck in quicksand and couldn't get out. I looked everywhere, you guys. And by that time, Ed had pulled back in. And then Ed got in the car and went across the river, thinking he might have swimmed across the river and went over there. Nowhere in sight. Then Mom came, picked me up, because we was going to go to church, but we got to the store and we turned around and came back. And then we got out of the car and started walking down the road, and that's when Mom looked over and found him. They are, Charlene. I can't believe that, you guys. Because the only time they would get in the road is when I first would let them out the gate. They would run up through there, just playing, not knowing what they was doing, and run over the hill. It's just, I don't know. Oh, and while I was walking the riverbank, Carl was on the porch howling, and I knew right then. And then Carl, he got back off the porch. When I was at the store with my mom, he got off the porch and got loose and run straight down there to the top of that driveway next door to where he was kind of at. It's gonna rain. I made a cute video, you guys. I'll post it later. What are y'all having for supper today? I have no idea. It's so pretty, but it's gonna rain. That's crazy. I can't wait for spring and summer, you guys. We're gonna explore. She's doing good, Turtle. Yeah, I'll never put them on my live anymore. Not on live video, no. Chicken on the grill? That sounds good, Amber. It's okay, Samantha. You're going to have hot dogs? That's probably what we'll have, Melissa. You just gave me an idea. That's probably what we'll have. Come on, Puppy Carl. Hot dogs. I love hot dogs. I love hot dogs with chili, mustard, and onion. I just love to hear her talk. She cracks you up. Yeah, she's a sight. So give me 5 more minutes. Carl, let me grab my pop, y'all. Yay! Thank you, Donna. Thank you so much. You like cheese and ketchup? If we have the shredded cheese, I'll put that on the hot dog too. Don't know what side you want? Potatoes? I do. I love vegetables. She's doing good, Heather. She's doing okay. Oh, Lord, the stink bugs are out today. Bad. Oh, God, you all remember me telling you about our boys' basketball team going to district or whatever? They lost last night, you guys. They lost. You can't do cheese on hot dogs, but you love chicken sandwiches? You love it on chicken sandwiches? I love a chicken sandwich. I love cheese on those fish sandwiches from McDonald's. Hey, puppy Come here. Come here. That booty. Looney. Looney, come here. I think she got locked in the house. Let me see. Front door's locked. Looney, come on. I thought she got locked in. Let's see. I tried Rogue's fried chicken the other night with greens and baked beans. So amazing. I've never heard of that, Turtle. Now, Courtney, I like the fish from there every now and then. Samantha, that's funny. Well, it's beautiful right now, but it's gonna rain. And guys, I want to throw this out there for everybody that watches or comes across my page. If you don't like what I talk about, what I do on my live videos, then by all means, please hit the block button and you'll never have to see me again. I'm not going to be for everybody. That's how it goes. I'm not going to be everybody's cup of tea. For God's sake, this is live internet. And I'll talk about and say whatever I want. I don't care what the captions read or status is. I just didn't want 1,000 questions. I love cheese on a hot dog, Jazz. It's amazing. Especially if you take like a slice of cheese and half it and lay it in the bun. Then lay the hot dog in there and then your chili. It's so good. Thank you, Heather. I've never had sauerkraut on my hot dog, but I want to try it. Because I love sauerkraut. I love sauerkraut right out of the can, right out of the jar. I love it. Y'all, I cannot believe that this tree has died out. Like the blooms are falling off of it. It just bloomed so pretty. Jazz, what I was referring to was the same question 1,000 times. Nobody likes to just sit and repeat themselves constantly. We're not going to be perfect for everybody. People that goes live, we're not perfect no way. And we're definitely not going to never be good enough for some people. I love sauerkraut too. When my grandma would can it and it would age a while, I would go and take a straw. I'd have a adult open it for me because they probably thought my grandma, you know, wanted it open. So they would open it and I'd go and get a jar and stick a straw in it and sit there and just drink the juice. It was so good. I like the dill relish, Melissa. I don't like sweet relish. Unless it's in like deviled eggs or something. I cannot eat sauerkraut. I can't stand the smell. I love it. Exactly. I love sauerkraut. Love it so much. And the homemade is a lot better. Yay, Misty. Thank you. We're glad to have you, girlfriend. Hi, Rony Blony Head. Rony Blony Head. How you doing? Hey, Puppy Coral. What you doing, boy? Oh, you little short-legged boy. Little short-legged boy. Look how little his little legs are. They're so short. You ain't got no legs, Puppy Coral. No, you don't, my baby. Arr, 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 arr. He's my boy. You love boiled cabbage? Oh, God, Susie, me too. I like fried cabbage, boiled cabbage, baked cabbage. I love cabbage, period. It's so good. Gimme! Becky, I doubt it. We'll probably plant a few cucumbers and maybe some tomatoes, but we're too scared to make a big garden because where it floods, the water gets up every single time. I love cabbage also, just never made it at home. Lord, my grandma, they would plant that in the garden and then get it, and it would always be canned. Well, made into slaw or, you know, sauerkraut. Bee, you ain't getting my pop. It is, Kimber. It's gorgeous. It's going to rain, though. But it's beautiful, for sure. Oh, no. My pop's bringing in the bees. April, thank you so much. Hi, Chrissy. Hey, hey. Thank you, April. I gotta figure out how or which way I'm gonna make it. Hi, Wendy. It's good to see you all. Kimber, thank you. Here comes my aunt. Didn't even see me. I want to go fishing. My daughter does fried cabbage with onions and bacon. Yeah, you can add, a lot of people add Polish sausage to it, too. That's so good together, too. Where's the UPS man? Man, it's beautiful today. Fishing does sound fun, right? I can't wait. wait. Y'all, it's so hard when you're sad and you try to smile and stuff. It's hard. Oh, thank you, April. That is so sweet. Thank you so much. Yeah, I hope I'll eat them if they're catfish, but I don't eat them all. I'll put most of them back, but yeah, I'll eat some of them. Hi, Brenda. My hair has grown. I've heard some people say boil with bacon and malt vinegar. You guys, I would love to have the older people's, all of their recipes, like all of their recipe stash. And I mean all. Did that fart go in my shoe? And I mean all of them. They knew how to cook. Bass and trout are good. I like catfish. And most of the time I won't keep them. I'll turn them back loose. Right, Carmela? It is. I agree. Do y'all hear the woodpecker? I don't know if y'all can hear it pecking or not. It's so loud, though. Do y'all hear it, guys, or no? Right, Penny? My mama, she would keep a few recipes, but she didn't keep like a recipe book. She knew it. She had them all in her head. Like she knew what was what, you know? She never did really write recipes down. If she did, I didn't see them. I've never caught a catfish. Maybe this year will be the year. Really? Karen. My mama could make the best homemade chocolate pies you'd ever eat in your lifetime. They was amazing. Hi, Rose. I'm good. How are you? Oh my God, my grandma made the best homemade chocolate pies ever. Like at every family reunion and stuff, that was all like everybody wanted was like, are you gonna make any chocolate pies? She would even make the crust from scratch. Right, Heather? Every single time. Every time. She said, and I'm starving, right? My mom makes the best chocolate gravy. My grandma made chocolate gravy, Melissa. I never was a fan of it. And she also made meal gravy out of cornmeal. Whoa. Tree branches are falling. What's chocolate gravy? I think, Heather, I would assume. I never did watch my mama make that. But I would assume it's like, instead of putting a flour, she maybe would have put cocoa mix or something like that. I'm not sure. Oh my gosh, Melissa, my mama would get up at night and make that for like a little snack, and she would eat the whole little skillet she made. Meal gravy. That woodpecker is pecking its brain out. It's so loud. What do you see, Rony Blony? Your coat, Sharon, has come back so pretty. You're shining like a new diamond. That's one thing I miss about my great granny. She made the best chocolate pie using that. Yes, that's what it was, Turtle. Yes. It was either cocoa or that Hershey's powder. Yes, that's what it was. Doing okay. It's keeping me busy here at work today, right? Well, I hope you have a good day, Rose. Biscuits and gravy's the best thing ever in the world. Cocoa milk and butter in the pan and let it thicken and make a gravy. Yes. Oh, Louise, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Right, Turtle? Come here, puppy Carl. Come here, Bobby. Hey, my boy. Carl? That was Sharon. Be good, Carl. Thank you, Rose. It is beautiful weather, but it's going to blow up a rain. Oh, I love scalloped potatoes, Louise. But I never would let the taters get, like, done. Mine would be still kind of hard. The powdered sugar, vanilla, and whatever else had instant potatoes in it. Also, make it stick and peanut butter rolled up like a cinnamon bun. It was the best. I know what you're talking about, Turtle. They call it tater candy. And what else do they call it, you guys? Tater candy and peanut butter log. Like a peanut butter roll. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, man, that is good. That's the good stuff. Peanut butter log. Making you want to eat? Go eat, girl. Go eat. You like my cigarette? Should lift my hair up the ponytail because it's a little nippy when the wind blows. It is, Nancy. It is kind of windy. Turtle, I just feel like mine would be boring. Like where it's just only for 2 people, it don't really last that long. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh, Natalie, it's going to blow up around here too, and it's beautiful. Hi, Jean. I live in Forney, Texas, and it's supposed to be really cold tomorrow and rainy today. Possible severe thunderstorm. I'd rather have rain than snow, though, you guys. I know, Susan. I'm trying. No, it's okay. It's gonna all be okay. I am sad. Very sad. It's gonna be okay, though. Thank you, Miss Jean. It's raining there. Oh, God. It's okay, you guys. I'll be okay with time. Brony Boney, what you see, my girl? Hello, what you see out there? Carl's wanting you to play with him, Looney. Carl's wanting you to play with him. You don't even see nothing, Brony. Man, I love roast. Roast is amazing. With taters, onions, and carrots, you can't beat a roast. You're right, time changes there. You're right, time changes there. Anything, sometimes it takes. Right, exactly, Nancy. I'll be okay, you guys. I promise. I mean, it's fresh, you know. It literally just happened. She is so big, Jazz. She is a sight. Luna is attached to my hip. All the time. Constantly. Gene, the other dogs, they know. They're sad. They're missing him. Carl the most. And Ed and us, we're just, we'll be okay, you guys, I promise. Right, mine too, Natalie. Oh, thank you, girl. I just can't wait for church Saturday night, because we didn't get to go last night. Brenda, he was found. He was hit by a car. I didn't see your question. I'm sorry. I'd like to figure out how to make those breakfasts, like those breakfast burritos McDonald's sell. I'd like to learn how to make them at home. I know it can't be that hard with sausage and egg and like pepper in a tortilla. Oh, it is hard, Gene. Oh my God. Now you guys see why I don't tell nothing no more on live. Now you see why. And I never will. Because of that reason. I make breakfast burritos for my husband. I love them. Vicky, I could literally live off them. Breakfast crumble? What's that, Gene? Y'all, I live under a rock. Literally. Thank you, Angela. Yeah, I know, Turtle. My lives wouldn't be this boring if you could, come on and be, and tell what you wanted to. But you can't do that, guys. You cannot do that. You just can't. Because of some people. They're super easy to make. Thank you so much, Heather. I totally see. I love you too, girl. It's fine, Kathy. Don't even reply back to him. It's not worth it. Stuff happens, you guys. Stuff happens, especially when you live right on the highway. No, I don't believe in chaining dogs up. Absolutely not. They have no life when they're chained up. What life is that to be chained to a chain? None. And if you don't live in the country, don't speak about it. Period. What you doing, Loney? Hi, Cindy. Thank you, Melissa. Moony. Crumble the sausage in a pan and cook it. Add your eggs, peppers, and cook it all together. Add cheese and put on tortilla. That's the way, Cindy. That's easy. Hi, Melanie. Thank you, girl. Thanks, Lindy. And that, my friends, is why I keep everything to myself anymore. You sunning, Carl. Oh, you sunning, my boy. It's a beautiful day. A lot, the trees are budding out now, a lot. So it won't be long till spring will be up on us. I know, Kimber. She's doing okay, Peggy. I talked to her at like 10 this morning. Exactly, Melissa. Yes, just full wrap them and make extra. What do you mean, Susan? Like wrap them in full and like put them in the oven, maybe? Because I do heat the tortillas in the oven, in full, you know, before I fill them. Y'all, I love this purple on my nails, but I'm thinking about taking it off and doing them all pink with the glitter, just for maybe a couple days. I literally change my nails like they're going out of style. I get bored with the same color, you know, after a couple days. March the 23rd is the first day of spring. Probably, Turtle. Probably. I can't wait, y'all. It's on its way, you can tell. Kimber, thank you. About your furniture. What? Hi, Nissa. I don't know what you're talking about, though. Ooh, I bet it would be good with rotel, Melissa. I can eat that rotel right out of the can. Thank you, Nissa. I didn't know what you was talking about. I was like, what? No, it's Monday, March 20th today, before my son's birthday this year. Well, it's on its way, you guys, for sure. I love you too, Donna. He does have me. You're exactly right. And everything's going to be okay. Fill the wrap full, roll, and place in the oven for a hot, soft shell. Yes. I always put them in the... Now, I didn't always put them in the oven, Susan, but lately I've started, and it makes a difference. Kimber, we all leave hungry. Oh, my God. Natalie! Thank you, Nat. Thank you. Ooh, chunky salsa. Dickie, you're on to something. I would have never thought of that. Chunky salsa. Oh my God. That's amazing, Vicky. I would have never thought of that. Thank you, Nissa. It's bugging me where the wind's blowing it all in my face. But it's better than keeping it up all the time. Y'all should have saw my skirt last night. It would literally hung to the ground. It was so long. All of them are except two, I think. And then they're like a little below the knee. Well, probably a little ways below the knees. But the skirt I had on last night, you all would have liked it. Hey, Looney. I may make turkey bacon. Ooh, that sounds good. Ah, well, I've been wanting to call you just Nat. Instead of Natalie, I've been wanting to call you Nat. So. Aw, Cindy, congratulations. McDee's will give you breakfast sauce to go on burritos if you ask for it. Oh, I didn't. Never thought of that. But I'm a plain person, y'all. Like, I am plain Jane. If it don't come with it, then I probably won't ask for it. I like turkey bacon, but I like just regular bacon. No, Penny, I didn't get a go last night. No, we didn't get a go last night because of what happened. But we'll definitely go Saturday night if nothing don't happen. And I feel guilty for not going last night. You're welcome, Cindy. How you doing, my babies? Tiny, where you at, bub? What you doing, Carl? Oh, no, you doing? Oh. My mom's playing Jane also. We go to an expensive restaurant she ordered. That's me. That is me, Turtle. No, don't be sorry, Penny. Don't be sorry for that. No, it's okay. Hi, Bubby. You shining your teeth at me. Say, no, I'm just smiling at you, Mom. Who else talks in like a baby voice to their pets? That's how I talk 100% of the time when I'm home with them. I'm always talking to them like that. Tiny, come here, Kim. I started saying, come here, Kimber. Oh, my God. Come here, Tiny. Say hi, Kimber. Say, what you doing? Thank you, Jay. Say, what you doing? Say hi. I'm gonna go pay. Well, I'll tell you something, Turtle. These last 8 months, I have started doing a lot of, different things and trying new things, even new clothes, guys. You all knew how I was just like a jeans and leggings type of, jeans and leggings, t-shirt and leggings type of girl, or t-shirt and shorts, loose shorts. What? Kimber! Tiny says thank you. Yvonne! Hi, girl. How are you? Oh, thank you, Kathy. I guess some people wanted me to hit the like button and be sobbing in tears. Sorry, but I'm not who I used to be. I will do that off live. To let him Thank you, Kimber. I'm proud of me, too. And so is everybody around me. And that's all that matters to me. Strangers I don't know that hearts about me and stuff, that don't matter to me no more. That don't matter to me no more. Not at all. None whatsoever. It used to bother me bad. Now, nope. Thank you. Everybody does, man. Like everybody. Everybody. And that's cool with me. I'm glad they can. I keep hearing like ground squirrels running across the ground right there on the side of the hill. And I'm waiting any minute for one to fall down the hill. I'm so proud of you for keeping your head up high. Thank you, Peggy. It's definitely hard in this old world, guys. It is hard. I ain't gonna lie, it's hard. Very hard. But you gotta be stronger than that. You gotta be harder. Kimber, I know. I think I've found my true calling with doing nails. I love it so much. I enjoy doing them. Like, I can sit down to put them on and file them and paint them and stuff like that, and I'll take my time. Ever how long it takes, I'll sit there and I'll do it. I love it. I looked over at Ed the other night when I was doing these, and I said, you know what? I said, I really enjoy doing this. And he goes, I can tell. I just love doing it. I'm gonna see if I can't, like, start doing maybe Anna's and Mom's, because I like doing them so much. Like, I really don't have cousins that live close by, and I don't really have, like, ladies that would let me do their nails because they don't do nails. Because I would sure do them for them. I love to do them. I'll be like, I'll pack my little box up and be like, can I just do your nails, please? It is. It does, Kimber. It really does. Man, that woodpecker's going at it. At any minute, I'm going to look for it to fall out of that tree for pecking its brain out. You can get those fake hands with it. I know, Turtle. I saw them. You know what? You gave me an idea. One day I went out under my car, back down my driveway, wasn't my right, Jay, I understand. And cats have got a bad habit of getting up in the motor of the car to get warm, and then people will start their car and not, you know. Lisa, does that mean still that 100% of the time you can still keep them in? No, it doesn't. Accidents happen. If it wasn't meant to be, it wouldn't have happened. And that's the last I'm going to speak about it. Accidents happen, and that's just that. There's nothing I can do to change it. I'm not going to sit here and cry my eyes out in front of everybody on this live when I can do it in private. I didn't have to come live, but I did to try and get my mind off of it. Like I said, once again, nothing I do is never going to be good enough for some people because they don't want it to be. End of conversation. I'm laying in the sun, feels so good. Oh, Cheryl. The sun won't stay out long enough here to lay in it. It's just out and then it's hiding again. And I have also saw over the last 8 months, every live I watch, no matter if you are a movie star, you are not good enough for some people. And you're never going to be because those people don't want you to be. Period. Crappy people, Cheryl. How about you go and work on being a better person? And stop trying to tell somebody else how to live and what they should do. And I thought you did this. I thought you did that. Yeah. I get tired of seeing crappy people, man, every time you turn around. I know, Kimber. I just had to get that out. No, I wouldn't. Seriously. No, I wouldn't. What do you see? What do you see, baby? Thank you, Kim. Wasn't that a cute video? Exactly, Kimber. I'll never, ever even come close to doing that again. Exactly, Jay. And the other crappy person that did it could have at least stopped and told me if it was an accident or if it wasn't. My opinion, yes, it was a full-blown accident, but they could at least told me. But he shouldn't have been in the road either. I mean, you know, it is what it is, guys. You have to pick up and go on. I know who I am. I know what I do. I know how I feel. I know, you know, I know me. Just because you think you know me, no. Anybody can form opinion on somebody based off of videos they see. Man, it's this road is busy today. Busier than normal. Traffic don't usually start flowing through here till like 4, almost 5 to 6. Exactly, Kimber. And you know, that's another thing that I figured out. I used to do that a lot. A lot. And I'm surprised I ain't now, you know. I'm proud of myself, guys. I don't care if nobody else ain't. You don't have to be. I'm not, Kim. I'm not. What's Irish and comes out in the spring? What's Irish and comes out in the spring? What is it, Kathy? All I can think of is Irish Spring soap. I am, Kimber. 100%. Thank you, Peggy. I know you guys are. It's all that matters. I promise, y'all. Yes, I was going to say soap. What is it, Kathy? I was literally going to say the soap. Right, Janice. I mean, you know, that's it. They usually do. Right, Heather? Me too. Wow, that was a big load of those big rocks. Hi, Alice. Hey, girl. Hey. Kathy, I'm waiting. Is it soap? Right, Kimber? I've noticed that too. On like these little warm days, there's a little bit more traffic than normal. I didn't, yeah, it did, Kathy, because I didn't see it at all. Maybe write it out and put an emoji, maybe, so we can see it. Where I have that filter on, you guys, of a lot of certain words and cuss words and stuff, it's been working. Because it's been popping up in my notifications. Oh, Dolores. It's pouring the rain. Hello, up here. You too, Kelly. Kathy, if you're typing it, we ain't seeing it. If it's dirty, that might be why, too. If the answer's dirty, then that's why, too. Still get filtered? Patio furniture. What? I don't get it. Thank you, Dolores. Thank you so much. This is probably, besides the black ones with the gold glitter, this is probably my second favorite nail I've done. I don't get it, Kathy. Patio furniture. I get that part, but it went right over top of my head. Now I feel crazy. It went over my head, y'all. What are you doing, baby? Huh? Now you all know why Mom screams her brains out at you all when you're in the yard. And now you know why I stay right on your all's tails. My babies. I just don't get it. Well, I don't get it, Kathy. You guys trust me. I'm a lot better than what I was. It's okay to be sad sometimes, you guys. When sad things happen, it's okay to be sad sometimes. It's not okay to stay there, though. Oh, Patty is an Irish person's name. Thank you, Gay. Thank you. No, I'm not, Jay. I'm not. It's just, I knew this would be kind of sad, you know, because I was sad when I come live. It's okay. It's okay to feel sad and be sad, but it's not okay to stay there. Guys, don't even argue back with them. Please don't. These people never watched me a day in their life. They watched one video maybe or two, and that's what they're judging it from. God knows, and that's all that matters. God knows the whole me. And I am okay with that. Yes, I do, Louise. I need to go get the little tripod. Are you wanting her to play? I've been on here an hour already. It don't seem like an hour. Time is flying by, y'all. It is literally already almost the middle end of March, guys. And it feels like it just started. Yeah, I'm gonna try, Donna. Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. Exactly, Jay. They're, I ain't even gonna go there. Hi, Heather. Hi, Brownie Bloney. Hi, Bloney Head. Hi, Bloney Head. Hey, Puppy Carl. Hey, Bub. Thank you, Bobby. You hear the neighbor dog? He's way over there, Bobby. It's getting like the weather's getting, the rain's moving in. Rain, rain, go away, come back when we need it the most. Took my grandson to the orthodontist today. Get braces. Oh, that hurts, Jay. I had braces before. And when they would tighten them up, when we had to go in and have them tightened up, that hurt so bad. Aw, that's smart. Jay, that is very smart. Bye. Have a good day, girl. I don't have to explain to you nothing. That was smart. Smart kid, Jay. Smart kid. Because I wouldn't have thought of that. That hurts, though, when they tighten them. It does. It hurts. I'll have to ask Mom, Natalie, how long I had mine. I was young though, guys. I was young. I've got a lot of pictures, school pictures with them on. 18 inches of snow. Holy crap. Heather. I'd say not. It'll feel like summer here for a couple of days, and then boom, it'll feel like winter hit again. We didn't really have no winter, y'all. Ask anybody that lives in Kentucky. We did not have a winter. Not at all. None. I should have put my sunglasses on because I have to squinch to see the screen. Yeah, she's doing okay, Janice. She's doing, you know, that's good to be expected, I guess. She's doing okay. We're all doing okay. I had to ride on him to the dentist because he hadn't been changing out his rubber band. I never wore those rubber bands. Never. Never. Oh, Lord, I can remember going and... my dentist was Dr. Joseph Hill. And I remember when going and when they would tighten them up, all the rest of that day and night, man, it was so hard to even chew anything. I mean, you didn't like any soft anything. Is it starting to drizzle? Oh, no, Kathy. There's something walking over there. Tiny hears it. That's a ground squirrel. Oh, it's a squirrel. It's a squirrel, you guys. It's a squirrel. Let me see if y'all can see it. See it? It's right there. Can you see it, guys? It's right there going up that tree. There it goes. Yeah, it's got cloudy here too, Cheryl. Aww. Y'all see it? I'll tell you why it's there. So those little acorn nuts or whatever, those are all over the side of that hill. That's why it's there. You guys, it's not scared of my voice or nothing. And I'm surprised Carl ain't taking a fit. There they go. Aw, it's so cute. Don't run out on the road, little feller, whatever you do. Aw, Louise, welcome back. Let me go grab my sweater, you guys, because it's getting kind of nippy. All right, Heather. It was a squirrel, Louise. Is this the one I had yesterday? Y'all want to go in, Sharon? Go on. Hang on, y'all. Let me flip this on. Come back out, Carl? You want to come back? You didn't want to stay in? You can come out with me. Oh. Looks like I'm making biscuits, gravy, egg, sausage, dinner. Turtle, that's even better. That's even better. But now I love tacos. That's my tacos and spaghetti. Lasagna is my favorite. That's some of my favorites that I love so much. Y'all, it's getting cloudy. You all come back out. I should have knew. Tiny, I figured you would have went and caused the wind. I do too, Louise. Oh. Yeah. If I knew it wouldn't start raining, you guys, we would take a walk. But it's literally going to start raining any minute. Oh, and did I mention Shark Week, you guys? Happened first thing this morning. Oh, my God. I wanted to make that cabbage. Even looked at recipes, but it won't go with breakfast. Hey, you could always make it and eat it like later. I love cabbage, though. Cooked cabbage, fried cabbage, baked, however you feel, on the grill. And you guys, I want to say thank you to you all because you've really helped me this hour I've been on here. You really have. No, I ain't cutting my hair gay. No. I need to trim it, but I can't get nobody that will do it. I don't want to go to a salon and have it trimmed when somebody can do it here. I'm hungry, but don't know what I want. Happened every time on this live. No, I didn't cut my hair, though. Yeah, Cheryl, it's clouding up here now. The sun's went completely away. I try to only eat once a day and just have a couple of snacks. Girl, I eat all the time. Especially now. Thank you, Penny. It's hard, it is. Aw, thank you, Turtle. Will. It is long. It's long and thick. All I have to eat is Subway. Girl, Subway's so good. Oh no, earaches are the worst. Turtle, I'll tell you right now, and everybody that comes on here that tells me they've got an earache, what can they do? Go pee on a cotton ball and put it in your ear before it even starts. I know that, if you know, you know, guys. Right, Cheryl, that's right. Just like kids. Yeah, I know. It's okay. It's gonna all be okay, guys. Definitely not the same. That's for sure. I hear a rain crow. It's definitely gonna rain. Beautiful land I'm longing for. He's doing okay, Cheryl. I heard that old tale, but never tried it. Girl, I swear by it. That's all. When I would get earaches as a little girl, that is all Mom done for me and my brother. She would say, come to the bathroom with us, and here's a cotton ball, and it worked every time. I never, like, when I had earaches and we did that, I never would hurt after that. My ear wouldn't hurt, keep on hurting. It works, and it works better than anything. That's for sure. No, Heather, heck no. No way. I ain't let Ed a hold of my hair, which Ed would probably turn out to be the best one to cut it. I might let him do it later. When I come back on live later, I might let him trim it, you guys. It wasn't Carl, Kathleen. But thank you. When I might let him do it, all he's got to do is cut straight across the bottom. I don't care if it gaps it a little bit at the ends, because nobody who looks at the ends of your hair. Nobody. I will, Heather, I will. I ain't scared. I'll let him trim it. That's why they run in the house. Oh my gosh, Turtle. I find hair everywhere from his beard. It was a bar, Kathleen. That little squirrel is still over there looking. It's having a field day. Looney sees it. Hang on, you guys. Mom messaged. Alright. He does. He takes real good care of it, Louise. Hang on, I'm going to ask Mom, does she want to come over? Hang on. Thank you, Susie. Thank you. For a few minutes, I'm okay, and then for a few minutes, I'm not okay. But that's to be expected, you guys. Like I said, it's okay to be a little sad. It's not okay to stay there. We're allowed to be sad. I think Mom's going to come over. Maybe. You hear that squirrel, puppy Carl? Do you hear that squirrel, my boy? Oh. Don't roll off the porch now. There you go. Lay that way. Aw. Maybe she'll come over, Louise. Looney. Looney, get up there. I'm afraid you're going to flop off. Oh, Carl, I might be able to get back up, Carl. He is, Cheryl. He's been a crying and a whining. I know. It's gonna be okay though, you guys. Yes, my boy. My puppy. He is. Squirrel, where'd you go, squirrel? Come on, puppy Carl. Come on. Yesterday, Cheryl, when me and my mom got back from her appointments and stuff, yesterday, kinda toward the evening, Louise, I give them all 4 extra loving all the time. Y'all, my animals are took better care of than me and Ed. Thank you, Melissa. It's sad that you can't come live and you know, like, talk how you want to talk and say what you want to say and stuff. It just is because of other people. It's okay, Cheryl. It's okay, you guys. I promise. And no, I'm not talking about you all that's commenting right now. I'm not. It's gonna be okay, you guys. It's alright to be sad for a minute. Please keep going. Good. Yes, he will, Peggy. Absolutely he will. 100%. Jay, it wasn't your fault. They probably would have passed in your care. Dogs can have a broken heart, you all. Absolutely. If something happens to their owner, 100% they can grieve themselves to death. Yes, they can. Just like humans can. You guys, if everything living was protected, then nothing would happen to none of our animals, none of us, nobody. We can't protect stuff 24/7 all the time. It is impossible. If that was the case, then humans and our animals would not pass away. Right, Sheena, exactly. Finally someone gets it. Exactly. Hi, Sheena, by the way. Like, it don't matter how it happened. It don't matter what time it happened. It don't matter this. It don't matter that. Exactly, Susan. And guys, people knows that. People knows that. They just want to be a big shot in front of their online friends. And here, I'm just trying to be me. And I'm killing it. And I'm going to continue doing it. Hi, Sheena. Keep in mind, not everybody you speak to wants you to succeed in life. A lot of people wants to watch you fail. And a lot more wants to watch you fail than wants to see you succeed. That is why I have 0 friends out in this world. Is because one day they're your friend and the next day they're not. So I'm fine with just me and my little family. If I need somebody to talk to, I've got Jesus and my family and my friends on here, on live. Right, Kathy, exactly. Jay, her karma will come back for that. It was not your fault. That's common sense. Like, the little feller would have probably passed away in your care because you was not its owner. It don't matter if you're the owner's daughter. It's still not the owner. Aw, thank you, Madison. Welcome to the page. I just like to come live and talk. I mean, we're not perfect. Never gonna be. Don't claim to be. But you want to be as near as perfect as you can be. Let me guess, these two... No, the door's still didn't blow shut. What are you doing? Sitting on the back of the couch. Come on, Carl. Come on. Susie! Thank you. Thank you, Susie. Hang on, you guys. Let me turn this off. I forgot it was on. You can get up there, Carl. You most certainly can get up there and lay down if you want to. Absolutely. You can get up there and lay down if you want to. Come on. Come on. You can get up here and lay down. Loney, let him up here. Hey, puppy Carl. You got little short legs. You know this is your spot. Oh, Madison, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I hope you start feeling better, Madison. But you're not expected to feel better anytime soon, because that was your sister. Oh, thank you. Well, you're welcome here, more than welcome. And to hang out with us here. We're glad to have you. Let me put you on the tripod. I'm longing for me, sweet, beautiful land. I'm trying to find this little fun filter or effect. Sheena, thank you so much. Aw, you have gallstones, sir? I'm sorry. That's gotta suck. Oh, Puppy Carl, your little legs are so short. Come on, load up. Oh, Sarah, you need to try to drink or eat something. Oh, okay. Hi, Lexi. You're from Tennessee? Awesome. I love Tennessee. But, Sarah, you need to try to get something down you. You need to try to eat or drink something. Because I know she wouldn't want you to not eat or drink. I know it's hard. It has to be. Madison, I don't have a P.O. box, but if you want, you can message the page. I wish I could. If this hospital would let me, I would. After. Oh, okay, sir. I didn't know it was because you was in the hospital. Whoa, scared Carl. Did that scare you, Bubby? Did that scare you, Carl? Move, Looney. Come on, Carl. Come on. Tiny. No. Come on, Carl. Come on. Get up here. I wonder, there was a hair on my hair bow, and it was tickling my nose when it brushed across my face. And then Tennessee Montana was raised Nessie on my state. Anyway. Oh my gosh, Sheena, that's horrible. Cabbage soup? Sarah, that's funny. That's stuff we say here. Those guys don't. I have my. He's sad, Lexi. He's sad. He'll just whine and cry. Not constantly, just every now and then. So he's staying in with us when he wants to. And say, I got it made. Don't you? Oh, Puppy Carl, it's okay. We can be sad together, Carl. Yeah. It's okay. We can be sad together, Puppy Carl. Yeah. You're starting to cook. Madison, we do have a Cracker Barrel, but it is like, it's too far away. Oh, Lexi. Lexi, what was sad to me is when they runned over those ducks up there at Shane's Pond. No, Madison, we're too far out in the country away from those places. But thank you. That is awful sweet of you to even think something like that. But thank you. It's okay, Puppy Carl. Madison, we really don't go anywhere. Thank you. Just a thought counts. Oh my God, Lexi. That was so sad though about those ducks, Lexi, because the two of them got ran over and the third one was just laying there like, when are you guys gonna get up? It was so sad. Mom said every time, a couple weeks ago, every time she came over through here, she would have to stop and shoo them out of the road. And then that morning after that, me and my uncle and aunt and mom, we went through there going to mom's and somebody had ran them over. Thank you, Dee. I love you. It's gonna be okay. Hey, look, guys. Say hi, everybody. Oh, Terry, I love long hair on women. I always have. And I especially love it on myself. Hey, Carla. How are you? Aw, Dee, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my gosh, Lexi, he has the shortest legs ever. When he was a little puppy, he looked just like his legs couldn't hardly be seen. It was so funny. It looked just like his little body was going across the ground. Looney's wanting to play with you, Carl. Looney, you're crazy. Oh my God, I wish you all could have seen what she just done. Thank you, Terry. Good, Carla. It's beautiful here today, too, but it's gonna rain. You want to go play with Looney? You don't have to, Carl. You can still lay here with me. Her's crazy today, Carl, ain't she? Yeah. She just jumped up in my lap, y'all. Get me, my gal. Jay, I've sworn he's part wiener dog. We wasn't really told what he was. It was just him and his sister, and we took them both. Right, Lexi? That's Looney playing, you guys, with her little green toy. Hey, Carl. It's gonna be okay, buddy. We're gonna get through this together, Carl. Sharon, don't grout Timmy. Thank you, Carl. Yeah, right, Elizabeth? Okay, Lex. Got it made. This one too, and this one too. I need to clean your eyes out, Ronnie. I need to go wet your eyes, little rag, and wash your eyes out. Do I got a monkey on my back? Do I got a monkey on my back? Puppy Carl. I got 3 ankle biters, Elizabeth, and this one. Thank you, Peggy. Oh, Carla, thank you. I literally just took it down. I just took it down and brushed it with my fingers. These 2 are the troublemakers. All right, okay, Yins is in my heart. Jump down, Ronnie. Or jump over there with Carl. Hey, Sharon. You don't do that, Ronnie. Bad girl. It's okay, Carl. You can, Lex. You can post it on there if you want. Hey, goodness. Are you sleepy, Coral? Aw, Dee, I didn't see it. I sure didn't. I didn't see it, my girl. I must have been... There's one of them I see when I scroll back up. I don't see the other one, though. It's okay. Oh. Come on, let's go back out. Let's go back out and see. Come on. You don't have to go, Carl. If you don't want to, you can lay there. Now, Looney, you're packing your toys out here. Carl will chew them up now. He's got his. Oh, I see it now, Lexi, that you done that. Dee, thank you so much. I see it now. Wonder why sometimes I can see them and sometimes I can't. I never watch TV, Turtle. Never. And I don't even have Netflix or none of that. Luna, you got it again. This is what she's got. It's real, like thick rubber. Aw, Lisa. So cute. I only have 4 now. Only have 4 now. After these, you guys, I'll never have no more, ever. Never as long as I live again. It's too much heartbreak. Poker face, it's been good. Well, that sounds interesting. Only 4, that's a lot. Girl, if I could afford it, and I could, I would have every stray in the world. Oh, Elizabeth. Alright, y'all. I'm going to sign off of here for now. But I am going to hop on my TikTok for a little while and go over there. So if you all have TikTok, you can find me at NOTYURRCHRYSTAL. Come over there and follow me, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me.